great success up front. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Mustangs will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Oklahoma's offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior running back. What a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score. The give out of the gun. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Takes the easy one to the back. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They've got it first and 10 at the 50. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right on the money. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Sooners!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Well, your boys just took a 5-minute, 11-play drive right down the throat.
Hawkins. Taking a shot on the first play. Leaping grab for a big gain.
You had too much time there.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They go play action with Hawkins. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, 3rd down and long situation to get that conversion and now get 1st and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Puts it out of the air.
On who?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play.
What?
Let's see if it stands.
Face mask. Face mask, huh?
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Tight end now in motion. Trying to pound it in. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Yeah, Man, I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove it.
Face mask, huh? Okay.
Touchdown, SMU! The extra point here would tie the game.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on first down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. End off from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. Turns on the jet.
Face mask, huh?
He's at the 20. And
Couldn't
he
grab that
ran
dude's
away
face
from
mask
the
if they wanted
defense
to.
Take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I love that you're trying a new defense, Nick. I think that's really cool. It's cool to specialize in something.
Headed back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. On the option. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Time to take a shot. Snags it down the right side. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Gives him more XP, yeah.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got
going for it.
right where you want.
At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. 4th down, Hawkins. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a
Certainly
stop
not a freshman.
back.
That's all right. We'll bring in my I got a speed rusher that'll come in instead.
Specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it on the option. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. And the Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Making side adjustments here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He throws one to the left. And that one falls incomplete.
This is my true freshman 5-star quarterback, yes.
Defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
Well, and that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You've got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage, let him start roaming, because now it opens up my defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't
John
find
Whoop.
it open, couldn't make a completion, but you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
Got his man. Turning it on. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy.
Where do you think I learned it from, Bubba?
In a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2.
I gotta learn that play a little bit better.
They had their hair on fire.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The give.
Ooh.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now he's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's poise from the freshman. Pocket poise by the freshman.
Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Oh, his foot was in. You can see it. I've seen it from her. Sometimes I can't get it either. It's a little. I don't know if it's glitchy or what. And it also depends on when you press it. Some people do it differently. Then you just have to use your wide receiver first. I believe, yeah.
And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Here he comes with the return. And he pumps it up inside the 20. The kicking team's got it.
Hello, CTR.
Right back.
Kick returners.
Oh, just in time for the Al special, Chuck.
The ability to take it to the house 100+ yards. But it's also a tough skill because you got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Pulls it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose. Just like right
The
there,
boys are here.
He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Fires to the wideout. Caught. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. The Sooners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Sooners.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he's going to bring it out.
Is that not a fixable situation there, Chaz?
18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's still
remote play. This guy.
You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Here's the pressure.
Shit.
Buying some time.
Yeah, that's what I get for
avoids
hit
the
sticking.
hidden slides after the short gain.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Second down coming up. Throwing, Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Using his feet to buy time. And a big...
It's my own fault. Should have known it's Michael Hawkins.
Getting the first down. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance.
He unleashes a long one.
Woo!
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Makes the grab. It's Robertson. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Hawkins. Got his man out of the backfield. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Hog, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I suspect we can see that same
Ooh, he's got to hit that block.
They make it look really easy, running the option
for that play to
down
work.
The line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
I got to check that, Nick. I'm honestly not. I don't recall.
Right back to him on the ground. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Wrong player.
It's complete to the left. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Bro, spike the ball. I'm trying to call hike.
And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3 spot on the board before halftime. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Halftime as both teams.
Yeah, I would have called timeout if I had to. I'm just like, what are we doing here?
Second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get
well, Memphis is getting, or not Memphis.
Right
that's later. SMU's getting wrecked.
Let's start with a look at Georgia Southern taking on the number 17 team, the Kansas State Wildcats.
Bringing it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
We are cruising. But could be a tale of 2 halves here. We got to be careful.
Catching up with the Mustangs head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back.
I need to switch
more
that.
Yep. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't got him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential.
We expect them to do things.
In this game, get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Thanks, Holly. Oh, what a move. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
I don't like this formation. Or I don't have it optimized yet.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll have to check his feelings
out of
after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Mustangs will line it up.
Get back to sending 4. That was working.
Now on the counter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Hawkins. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Shit.
Throwing Hawkins. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. From the red zone, it's Green. Plows through the defense. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down.
It's weird.
This is a great start to get back to this ball.
Thought I had zones there.
Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Actually, this is mine too.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Okay.
So here
no
comes
problem.
the Oklahoma offense. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to
I know, I
here.
got spazzy on the controller.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass.
No, wrong button. Wrong button.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Sooners will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt.
I should run the ball.
Need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, its sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside. It's Green. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He leaves it with his back. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. They feed him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Complete to start this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They go play action with Hawkins. Swings it out to the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. Might have a chance. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And some room to work.
Oh, fuck.
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And I tell you what, man, the defense really needed a play. They had to have something go right. Down by 2 possessions, they do what they haven't done in this football game. They forced the turnover. Now set their offense up to hopefully get right back in this football game.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Unleashes it on the run. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Runs through a man. He might have space. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They go play action with Hawkins. That's caught. It's Turner. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Hawkins. A strike downfield. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Sends it back in motion. Throwing Hawkins. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the...
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
He'll bring it out. It's Manziel. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
You see that guy get flattened? I mean,
he never had a chance. Just stopped cold
all right.
As soon as he got
Guess I'm gonna have to get the sauce back out.
It's gonna be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're gonna be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Sooners will call on their punt team. He shanked it. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds.
This is starting to annoy me. Not gonna lie.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
This is why there's a lot of receivers that go alligator arms and they start tiptoeing over the middle of the field because you don't want to be living where these big physical linebackers are. This guy, though, completely fearless, crosses the defender's face and makes the catch, gets absolutely laid out by the linebacker, but he holds on anyway.
It's him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, SMU.
Okay.
Good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum.
Brothers, I need you to hold a block, please. All of a sudden, my run game's completely nullified. I mean, I guess I gotta just go to the fucking... I mean, oh, I need a 1st down. I'll just do this.
From this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot...
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's that...
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark
this stuff's just so automatic. I don't...
Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st.
My
they tried
God,
to go
dude.
smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway. The defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.